nom, 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 Lauren. Sink your teeth in here.
I'm ready. I'm as hungry as Alex is for that Sambo. All about this Counter-Strike. I'm looking forward to seeing if we get that B-Mass we saw before on Mirage in that dark corner, just absolutely time and time again delivering. But different map, different time. We're up on Nuke. CT side will be Austrian Vitality. T side, of course, instigating will be Mousesports. Oh my gosh,
Ooh,
Apex with the
opening.
quicken. That's not bad. B-Mass goes down. No smokes used. B-Mass lost. And Chris J down to nothing. But there's the answer. There's what you wanted right back. An answer quick and fast. RPK now going to be put to task with Carrigan and Frozen in front. But the other two still lingering around over by Secret.
Okay, some problems now as the split is coming in towards top. RPK has to deliver a frag. Flashed up, he'll go down. Frozen takes him out of the equation. And now it's ZywOo. What can he get done? Only one to his name and Masuta. A 1-on-3 situation. The young boy's been growing into Vitality. Was a rookie. Still remains that way, but I'm seeing some more pedigree coming out of him in terms of his mid-rounds. I don't know if he can find himself in this mid-round, Lauren, with the post plan.
It doesn't look good, does it? The indicators are not there. There is a kit towards the site, so if things did go crazy, there could be a late round chance. Chris and Carrigan, the veterans now, comfortable on the site. Crossfire held, Chris J with the fight. Nicely done in the end. Mousesports do pick up round one.
All right, well, that's the start Mouse would be looking for here today. If they can keep the players such as Shox and ZywOo quiet over there for Vitality, we will really start to question which version has shown up here today. But with the pressure of this matchup, once again, I'm going to make sure everyone is on the same page. Whoever wins this game will place within the top 4 within this group and go through to the playoffs. The loser, they're out. They're in the bottom of the barrel, bottom 4, down there with NIP, Fnatic, and FaZe Clan. Decent company to keep regularly, but not at the moment. There's Apex on that signature scout. Does love it on the 4 spies. Bullets go through, nobody's home. Frozen taking a lot of space. He's already down towards Secret and ZywOo.
And Shox.
They're on patrol.
Yeah, both here, both aware a player could have slipped through. Clearly Apex able to communicate that Zero Vision had, but now he's in trouble elsewhere. Catching the feet of Chris as they do begin the ramp pressure. Another tag comes in, not bad at all. But Frozen did find ZywOo, but not Shox. So there's still a problem here. If Shox re-aggresses, maybe a little something come through. Everyone else dropping towards lower very quickly. The ramp pressure, the Secret pressure, they've unraveled the Secret. Yeah. And now Frozen could still be a danger.
Certainly could. I have to admit, I really like Apex's scout prowess. He's tanked up so many of them and doesn't stop Frozen from finding Shox. That was a 10 HP player. 5 HP to be specific, but the bomb's down. And the man that did all of the tagging is partnered up with Masuta. That's Carrigan's Galil making short work of Masuta, and Apex with his scout armor will just be heading over to save. Does definitely match the gloves to the knife. Definitely a trend of these modern day Counter-Strike players.
You mean Knif?
His Knif.
Yeah.
Knif.
That's what I thought you meant.
Knif.
Rush Lee,
Hello?
what did you get up to in your break, mate?
I was just chilling out, you know.
Thanks for the coffee, by the way.
Yeah, I brought Alex
really
a coffee.
sweet.
Did you spit in it?
Alex, what? No, of course not. Alex, what happened? The coffee beans had ran out, so I had to put more coffee beans into the machine.
Oh, that's
and then
the whole thing.
Yeah, then it spat out some good quality coffee right there.
We had that little weak
It was like tea.
looking.
Oh,
Never seen a coffee like it.
Yeah, it was very disappointing, but Rush saved me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries.
You've got some observing to do. Who do you think is going to be popping off this round? Should we just...
Apex, he's got his signature scout.
Let's see if
we love
Apex
watching
can
him
win the round.
get some
Just
headshots.
said this, Rush.
Let's do it. Yeah, I know.
Give us something fresh.
Apex, he's got that scout.
There we go. There we go. There
Now
we go.
we're talking.
Nice.
Oh, it's top.
Oh, this is fast. I like that. Use those mag 10s. Circumnavigate what the scout could potentially do. Bit of danger though. Sutra and ZywOo, not bad. ZywOo, he's nabbed one of the Galils. Okay, game back on. What the hell can he make of it? Not much.
Oh, wait. Oh, my Lord. Frozen with 1 HP. Tried to chip away at him with that USP. Apex a little unlucky on the damage there. Just must have caught a corner. But Mousesports, they convert their 3. That's a start that I'm sure no one would be complaining about on the T side of things.
Now that you mentioned it, my coffee is a little bit weak.
Oh, did you have it
Just before yours.
You had it pre-bean.
Maybe I got the tail end of the beans.
Yeah, I've got fresh bean, and it is magnificent.
All right, well, it's late enough. This should do.
Alrighty, folks. Let's see if we got some action in Yard. Carrigan might meet Masuta. At the moment, it is actually ZywOo duel. getting a little jiggle. Info gathered for the Mousesports side, and Zywoo immediately reacts with the fallback.
Oh, sorry.
Zywoo things.
Straight through the smoke.
All right, well, at least Rops has cut off the vent rotation. There is only one player on the scene in the lower site, and that is Apex, who's going the wrong way. He's left the lower bomb site. I'm not sure if Vitality are aware of how much territory they've actually gifted up here. Jay trying to lurk back over, will be spotted. That actually might play into the hands of Mouse here. Oh, the issue is the bomb's down. That does make a lot of sense. Well, this round that was looking very, very good for Mouse is now looking the opposite.
Does Shox find this kill as well? Because he's pushing up.
He might actually be able to take the bomb down, and that would be...
Oh,
no. Oh, dear. Oh, boy.
Huge kebab. That
Who left the bomb?
That's a fumble.
is such a tilt-worthy round loss.
That's a basic mistake being made right there. I'm going to take a look at Skybox just to see. I don't know if I can actually see who drops the bomb.
You might be able to find it out.
Let me have a look here.
Yeah, I'll let you investigate. For now, I'll just
Inspector.
vocalize this heartbreak, because Zywoo might even find them on the way back out. Oh no, what a role reversal. Well, you don't know if his scope's been heard, but they're tucking in for secret for the save. Seems to be their only option, and they know that.
Okay, so it looks like Frozen dropped the bomb.
Oh, wait, I was reading that, Zywoo. Damn it. Thank
What were
you.
you reading? Oh,
There's the signage on that box.
yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
just
he's
playing the
teasing
game. Why
with
is he
you now.
playing?
He's
Okay.
teasing. Doesn't even look at it.
No, now,
Oh,
danger. Something.
voltage.
Okay, so what happened was
Tell me.
they were throwing their smoke wall.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen dropped the bomb,
Fans start automatically and may continue to run when ignition is off. Thank you.
and then nobody picked up the bomb. BMAS was the one who
Chad
should
think.
have picked it up.
Thank you. I see. How
Ah,
do you feel about this Chad thing?
I don't
by the
care.
way? Okay, cool. All right, I guess went to all that effort.
No, I'm glad that people at home are having
1-3,
fun.
Mousesports doing pretty well in this, but Vitality capitalizing on mistakes here, and that's something that Mousesports really do need to keep their eyes on. Carrigan, I'm sure, a little flustered with that, but back into the fray we go. Frozen once again working towards the outside. The other four postured a little different this time. Oh, there's some aggression there from Masuta. Definitely going to get some info off the back of it. Chris J going to be called into, hey, maybe keep an eye on that. They seem to be getting a little fruity as Frozen's got himself fair amount of territory here. Zywoo is keeping eyes on, though, but maybe not sure that a player may have slipped through this far.
Yeah, has to be very careful. Frozen could play just the late round here if they want to go for an attack and let him spring in later. Ramp, they're applying some pressure. Shox has had to dip his head down the ramp position. Zywoo's rotated away. Look at all this space being taken. I'm not sure Zywoo's even aware. Frozen might get a freebie right here.
Zywoo caught unawares. Don't get that one every day of the week. Masuta's on the hut, suddenly gonna have to deal with multiple targets. He does do well to find two. RPK knocks Frozen from his perch. He needs another. Won't be able to get it, but Shox has got the trigger. Discipline, and now he has the element of surprise. The wallbang, though, it's such a vulnerability. He knows Rops can find it, and yeah, that was tough. With his low HP, he knew he was vulnerable to any sort of retreat. Had to stand and fight. Crosshair placement just wasn't there. Rops, good counter strafe for Mousesports. And they do overcome that. It's not going to linger too much. I think if there was a slew of rounds now from Vitality, the mental game test would have been far too early in the series. After leaving the bomb at spawn, getting a full access to the lower site without the bomb. Good shots from Chris. Masuta, I have to give him credit for holding the multi-kill down, and it did make it a winnable scenario. Make no mistake, Rops was just cool as a cucumber. We're into our sixth. Fast outside. My God, so many of them. And actually, Zywoo's there with only the FAMAS flash from Apex. This could be huge.
There it is. There he goes! Wait, the double flash! Who sent that through? Apex again, a gift sent from afar, and it set up so much success. Only two remain for the T's. The first flash was good enough to get him to spot. The second got him the kills. And now Rops and Frozen isolated from each other, but let's see if they can find any room for this bomb. It's still on Frozen's back.
There's nowhere back up that vent for Rops. He would have to break the window or open the door within that lower site to give away a sound cue, or it appears he wants to go back up secret. Nope, never mind. You can change your mind, Rops, that's your prerogative. Seeing if anyone offers up a pick towards the yard position. Up now opening the door. Will that draw a rotation? Doesn't look like it just yet. So the footsteps are being made. Frozen's been able to make it across. A plant is possible now. Molotov, 3 flashbangs. Not necessarily the most to work with. Bomb plant would be great for the T-sided economy here for Mousesports. You can see BMS has nothing left in the bank account. Chris J working with very little as well. And as they jiggle on out, they procedurally clear, they'll find out that nobody is home. Shox needs to take a bit of a look.
I'm amazed they've been given this much room. Bomb planted. Shox could really do with a quick one, and he does. Lovely. Rops is down. Frozen left with a Herculean task. That's great. Apex gone. Instantly looks for Shox. Knows there's going to be more, but now on the bomb is Masuta. How do you get him off of this one? He knows he's sticking it. He's got to go now! Frozen! That is insane play. That was an ace. And a post-plant 1v4?
That was that round started with Zywu getting the triple kill in yard.
That was how it started.
That's how the round started.
Yeah, let's watch this again. So 1, 2, and 3.
I'm so confused.
But now Frozen arrives, and with really precise shooting. They did give him the first 2 fights. He could see the defuse. He confirmed it with the cables. And so he gave just that extra 2 seconds time onto Shox, and Carrigan roaring his household a little louder. Oh, whoa, okay.
Passion, look at that.
Oh, I could feel that. I'm actually feeling a bit hot and red-faced after that one. Goodness me.
That's a bad round to lose.
That's agonizing. That is going to put the pace firmly in Mousesports' hands. Frozen. It's been a while since I remembered exactly what he was capable of. And well, there's a stern reminder for us and for Vitality. Magnificent. Let's get this one started. Mousesports clearly have. God Flash, Beamus, fast, wants to take top site, and there is nobody home. Only a P250, which RPK won't get to say too much about. Admittedly, RPK is not alone. Apex catching the star of the previous round. Oh my God, he catches a dink as well. I think Rops may have been spotted there.
He's in trouble, Rops.
Yeah, he's going to get swung on with 6 HP as well. It's just Masuta's frag. Apex can focus on something else. Flash executed, and now an AK. They could really win this one right back.
Natty Apex just told them off. They want this back. They've just been kicked in line, focused up. They've got to do a little bit of damage
everything.
here. They are doing the tags. Chris J doesn't take too much damage. Carrigan's got it, though. Safe hands with him. Shox and Apex just doing what they can before that time runs out.
All right, well handled there. It did get dicey for a moment. That's 6-1 on the scoreboard right now. Mousesports running away with this T-side. 6-1 already, and a 1v4. Okay, well, this game might have a few more twists and turns if Vitality have anything to say about it. The purchase is coming on through. Shox back onto the M4, not filling the AUG this time round. Zywu has the AWP. Now, they haven't been able to control the rotations towards yard. Even when they went aggressive, they still gave up all that territory after those first 3 frags. It's the right play. You didn't want to give away any more kills. But before, we saw Zywu get isolated by smokes, and that's how Frozen was able to come through with the flank. So 2 big rounds. Frozen's found impact. And Zywu, well, he's had enough of it. He's taken out Rops, dropping into the Molotov in the back. And look at this, they've just sauntered around towards heaven.
Yeah, big gap. Shox. Oh, loses his head. Where's your head at? 2 of them pushing lobby. It's not going to get them far. This is a complete role reversal now. Actually slipping their way in towards like this casualty that was Shox. They have no idea whether the low site's vulnerable. Zai was trying to address that, but it's just a top side walk-in.
This is a nightmare right now.
Yeah, Carrigan's called a good game, and Vitality caught out.
Even if they went to clear off heaven, there wasn't where the lion's share of the attack came through. They should save. They have to save. A 4v3 retake on towards the top side. Beamus dropping another smoke. They have 2 more Molotovs to lay on down, flashes to work with. You can see this. Masuta, RPK, backpedaling. Zywu trying to join them. The 3 Musketeers want to be saving in spawn, and Beamus has spotted this. Dinked on through. That should be enough information to give the cue to Mousesports that it will be a save round. And we can see as the bomb starts to tick on down, well and truly past that halfway mark. Round number 7 on the board. Smoke will come out to keep them safe.
We just appreciate Frozen's ADR of almost 200 at the moment.
Pretty gnarly stuff.
Those are very key rounds, right? So the flank
around towards ladder.
Yep.
That kill onto Zaiwu opened up the round, and then obviously the 1v4 situation. So really, really good stuff. Oof. Oof. That's not what you want to see.
His scoreline is pretty monstrous.
Yeah, if they can keep their foot on the gas, they won't even allow Vitality to warm into this game. The saved weapons mean they will have another chance at this, another shot to step on forward. Max loss bonus in play, $3,400 every time Vitality lose a round, so you will be seeing them go for more saves if Mousesports blow them out. But in the early stages, RPK only with 1 kill, Shox with 2 to the name, Apex with 2. They're being kept very, very quiet. This freeze time is ticking on down. We're going to get back underway with round number 9. What pace are we looking at here from Mousesports? No AWP in play, not necessary. Not something that Carrigan thinks the T side needs at this moment. Here we go. The only round they lost was because they dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Well, in context, that's mad, isn't it?
Oh, Frozen. He's having a game.
Oh, ready to go. The spray from Carrigan slow.
Oh,
Bemis doubles
get him out.
up. And they are just knocking this one out of the park. Knocking Vitality for 6. Zaiwu just sitting there wondering what he's supposed to do.
Save again, mate. That's all you can do.
All right. No fun. Fun police are here. They are ruining the party for the French at this point.
I've got to say, I love this for Carrigan. You got all your young guns coming online. You've got Frozen popping off. BMAS is having a game or two. Rops is, always kind of ever. I don't think he almost falls into that category now. He's been around long enough, but the two young'uns absolutely tearing it up. This guy is incredible at cultivating talent. And this has got to feel like a really nice moment.
You must have thought it was such a gift when FaZe were like, yeah, well, thanks for playing, BMS. We're gonna get Kirby. All right, well, we'll take BMS. We'll put him we'll put him on as a developmental 6th. We'll take him. It's all good.
You get this sort of, pound for pound player now. What a snappy little pickup.
Oh, yeah, there's the opening. Frozen taking down Shox, and then the multi-kill from BMS, simple as you like. Look at this. They're not even putting up a fight right now. Being minced out of these rounds. No on the smiles. Oh, there's going to be a bit of glare there, though. Alex, surely. You got the glare check out?
Yeah, I just had the light meter. I was applying it to the screen. It looks like he's opening at about 7.5, which is...
dear, that's quite high.
That's not optimal.
Suboptimal on the glare meter. Shox, oh my goodness, he's got glare on his screen. His nade is phenomenal. Just nearly 200 damage, and his bullets finish off 1. Lethality found for Carrigan, but there's 4 on 4, and now potentially rather, descending.
Is Rops catching rotations? I guess. They have
he's gonna
slowed
hear all
down the
this.
vent. That's nice, though, yeah. Drop. Heard, maybe considering another.
Oh.
Ooh, okay, still got it, still got it. The others have already slipped through, though. There was a player ahead of this, which is catching them out. Apex is further in front, so now a 2v2. Frozen on the site.
Frozen has to do it all. Good control. Zaiwu was ramp, knows it's an AWP, has flashbangs. Zaiwu's close to the gap, he confirms it. He has a Molotov and he's ready for the push. Frozen 1v2. The second round pulled over the line from Mousesports by the star of the show. He's 16-3. He's opening kills. He's closing rounds. Frozen's having a game. And we talked about the high variance play of the individuals of Vitality. We never started the dialogue of the individual potential of Mousesports. And Frozen's reminding us of exactly what we forgot.
The last few games of Frozen have been some of the best Counter-Strike he's played in a while, and just pulling these rounds out of their back pocket. Think about what that's doing for the confidence of this new team in their honeymoon period, but also think about what that's doing for Apex and his levels of frustration over there for Vitality. How many more of these can you drop? You're already 9 rounds in the hole. Mousesports are looking to post 10. You're on pistols, you're getting spammed through the smoke. It's getting desperate out there.
It really is. And they've gone straight down to the low side. What's Apex supposed to do about this with a nade and a deagle? I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do much, and I'm sure Apex is going to struggle similarly. From behind, he catches both of them. That's the answer he was looking for. Grabs himself a weapon, grabs himself the bomb, probably even grabs himself a round. What on earth is Carrigan going to do now? Bemis has found Zaiwu. Jiggle fails, and there's more where that came from. It's Rops around the corner, but here comes the Shox flank. This is great stuff from the French. Rops not ready for that. Beamus does get caught, but Rops can react. He's pivoting, spinning on a dime. He needs another headshot now. Shock's not giving it to him. Bomb was up there. Masuta was too. And back towards window room.
Surely not.
Cover himself the bomb. So room to maneuver. They can't stomach another clutch.
You heard that drop?
Look how much room he's being given.
They're terrified of him. They're terrified of the young gun.
Go vents, Rops, you cheeky
Come on,
bastard.
30 seconds, do what you want.
He's got smokes as well.
Shox has to open the door, the sound cue.
Oh, this is so good.
No way, Shox just flying on up.
Oh, this is awkward now. Smoke, yep. Smoke's the play. Flash. Oh, he's really flubbing it. That's given Shox cover. And now he's already out. Okay, intense. Knows that lobby's a possibility.
He pushes this. Oh, playing it safe.
Planted for himself.
No kit.
Flashes. Not going to get him far.
Time now, Shox.
Yeah, Molotov on Shox. He might just molly main and hold it. Rops doesn't have the health to fight, so we'd have to hit a very precise shot.
Oh!
And there's Shoxy. Whoa, the reaction on him. I'd love to see it from his POV. 13 HP to spare as he clutches up for the squad and right down to the wire with a 10-second.
Oh. Jesus.
Doesn't get closer than that. My goodness, the closest of margins. I thought Apex had done enough, but Rops decided he wanted to make it as difficult as possible. Look at the shots he started to hit here. Don't quite get to see Masuta getting too far with his reposition. This was the 1v1. Oh, let's see the reaction. So he fakes. Douche! That was in slow-mo as
Wow.
well. That was in slow-mo, by the way.
Well, that's,
Oh, damn.
that's not the type of round you want to be winning, considering how that started. Apex did so much work there. And then what I'm saying about the room, you're right, Lauren. It looks like they were scared. It was like, well, if we play by the book, well, how about you just kill him? You had the bomb. You had what you needed. And Apex, well, like you said, he's fed up. He's gone aggressive. And there's going to be a top pounce.
He's trying to puff out his chest. He's trying to look as big as possible, as mean as possible with the flashes. So far, RPK, whoa, a little bit of team damage. This is still messy as anything.
Team kill?
Brutal round. Wait, what just happened? Apex got Masuta? It's just Rops, but it is a 1v2, so it could have been danger, but that was bloodshed. That was
We have a
straight
pause,
up
please.
bloodshed.
Someone pause. I want to take a breath.
Time out,
I don't like it.
please. It's so intense. Some of these rounds are the fastest Nuke rounds I've cast in a long time. Like, just these top hits from Mousesports. Very unforgiving. The French seem to thrive, though. Team kills galore. RPK on the spray in the full flash. A little warning shot into the booty of Masuta, but it translates into a victory, and these are necessary round wins at this point. They've already posted 9 T rounds. It's the first time we've seen consecutive CT rounds strung together. So they're bringing more aggression to the outside yard area. Apex feeling himself, does mantle up for the first, and Zywoo's quick through the smoke onto Chris. Carrigan trying to level the odds, does find the aggressor.
Oh,
Zywoo somehow exploiting that gap. Oh, he has, yeah. Just found a tiny little gap between the two. Which has enabled him to find 2 frags. Mousesports getting a little bit ahead of themselves now. It's Rops and Carrigan.
still 6 rounds that could be posted on the board here for Vitality on their CT half. Wouldn't be the end of the world considering how some of these have worked away. I don't see a way back into this 2-on-4.
Carrigan might want to change your mind. BK tucked it on the site for now, but he will come back. And Carrigan collects, but they weren't ready for CT vent. Masuta reveals his location. Heaven, bit of a timer on this. Hits his first, needs Zywoo.
Oh.
Hits it cleanly!
Oh,
Carrigan's got him! Could be the ace clutch! Coming in hot is Shox from Hut, and he doesn't seem ready!
Oh.
Shox saves the day! Good grief, this game is delivering! Everyone's shown up! Everyone's done their aimbots. It's 9-4, but Vitality are just hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Down to 1v1s all the time. Damn, Zywoo again felt like he'd done enough. This was like a 2v4. 2v4. Carrigan baits out Masuta, then cleanly sprays his way through into a 1v1. Shox his flank so fast, Carrigan heard it, but too little, too late. Oh, good golly. Counter-Strike different every time. That's why we love it. This one feels funky. High flashes, but no one's watching.
They're ahead of the smokes
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, they're off ski. And Rops the man who had nothing really to work with has just done well. Finding out.
Oh, okay, that's a bomb.
That's overzealous almost, but Chris J did find Apex in the end. Bomb stays safe for now, but you're right, it is the bomb that's in a weird position. Precarious almost as ZywOo.
Oh, he wouldn't, would he?
You're not gonna do this.
Oh!
Bloody hell, they all seem so desperate to get back in, but it seems just these mad grabs for hope, but Rop's here. Yep, timing's right, got him.
So that's just Shocks.
Again.
Where can he possibly go? The lower side's given up. They don't have lobby control. They knew Chris J was towards Yard with the bomb. Now he could be anywhere. There's a smoke on the site.
He's had to save 2 of these rounds before. 2 clutches, 2 rounds he's kept just about favorable to Vitality. This one's even beyond the previous. That bomb's safely being escorted towards, looks like top site. Shocks banging towards the low up, and they clear.
Here's the problem. It's going to be the last round of the half next round, and they won't have anything to work with. These 1v1s, the fact that the rounds have been so close, the fact that Mousesports have turned every situational that looked dire into something winnable has left Shocks with some big decisions. Is he the hero? Will he go in and try and win a 1-on-4 situation, or will he just try and hold on to his AK-47? The fact he's just lingering around looking for any lurking mice in the vents. Well, there's no one home, and Rops is actually hunting.
Is it in his interest to save ZywOo's AWP? There was one down there.
It's better than the AK giving the big man the AWP to go forward, but I don't even know if we get to hold on to this AK. He's going to turn away. The timing, it's a nightmare. Rops takes him down. Nothing going into the final round of play. The most money they have to work with is Apex with 3,650. And look, I don't know if you've been keeping tabs on how much money we have to work with, but that's not enough.
Oh, these frags Rob's got. He got the opener, and then with this recovered M4 gets 3. Last, of course, just on that hunt times Shocks to perfection. Boom. Last round. Getting into this one. Mousesports definitely in the firm grasp of this first half, and looking like Masuta wants to just charge into their domain, and it does work out. The double MP9 met by Frozen, cutting them down to size, and he's heading outside. There's more lobby the presence though, and so that's going to be an interesting one for the way this turns on. But if Frozen gets down as well, like this, all of this space is going to give them nothing. They're already in the low side. There's no CT zone. ZywOo is. Smoke the windows. Molly the door. He's bought so much time with that util set. 7 seconds minimum. And tagging up Frozen on that close angle. Always a threat. Visual.
Oh, team kill.
Emus is just Frozen in the head.
Hello.
The weak will not survive. Just puts him down. 3v3 though, a little bit awkward. Carrigan's gonna be the one controlling ramp push. The peaks.
Oh my god.
That's a brave plant. That's a very brave plant, but Carrigan's kept at least the left side somewhat safe as Shocks gets closer. Crossfire in place for Chris J, holding that push.
That's the half, folks. 11-4. Mousesports have made another statement on their T side. That's 11 T rounds on Nuke. We'll see how it finishes when we return. I think the audio guy's having a
He's having a nap.
sandwich or something. 11T rounds on Nuke usually spells success. Let's see if the French want to change our minds. I say our minds. I've got myself Machine hanging out with Pansy and Sponge. So, second game, second half, first round. An update, of course, for the other games. You can see Astralis are off to a flying start. We were wondering how that would shape up versus Team Spirit. And in the FaZe Clan Complexity affair, it's on Mirage, FaZe's pick, and they managed to post 6 in that first half. That's happening. You can check out the streams. Just go ahead and add a B, C, or a D to those games or to your stream you're currently watching. Frozen tapping ahead, and Skywoo not quite dead, brought down to 4. Oh, and a spot onto Shocks, a long-range Glock. 1-on-1 at this point in time. Still 4 remaining. And it is Rops that's rotated into the lower side. He's got some options here. You can hear the steps. It's easy to get overwhelmed by Glocks. He's opted for nothing more than a pause, and so have Vitality. Cutting noise now as they look to be backing up towards the top site. Karrigan has access to contain this, but Shocks on that rooftop could be the hidden element.
Karrigan has to be very careful here. Gonna get overrun.
Could do. Spots both of them. He's worked it out. Top site spotted. Bomb spotted. Masuta, oh, a couple of chances. 3 players overwhelm him, though. And he gave it all he had. Chris J. Kit. Rob's armor.
I don't know where else you can take this now.
I think Chris wants to flash Rob's up heaven.
Oh, we did see it work pretty nicely in that previous game, didn't we?
Yeah, not much time, though. Not enough time.
I know it sounds like a horrible solution for the pistol round, but I would just say it sucks. It's not what anybody wants to do.
Has Rob's taken any armor damage?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
So he'll be able to upgrade to head armor for very, very cheap next round. Chris J holding on to the kit could come into play on the 4-spy. They will get the $1,900 loss bonus. You can see here flashes just in case they do get tackled. But it won't be any problems. Both teams are more than happy just to allow the others to hold on to what they've got. After that first half, Frozen with 17 kills. Rops with 14, 12 for Chris J. So a big haul there from Frozen. And those clutches, one of the key elements as to why that first half was so dominant. Buys will come on through. Vitality have 3 Galils, 2 MAC-10s, going up against 3 Deagles, a Scout, and an MP9 in the hands of BMAS. Smoke walls towards Yard. Looks like the standard for the Secret Cross will be coming on through. An aggressive one.
Look, I see Chris J, I see a Scout. I'm happy. Frozen hides away in the smoke. Apex is in front of this. Could be a danger. No reaction yet. Couple of nades here and then. Frozen plays this calm and collected. Do have Rops down below as well. He's finally come around. Oh, he needed that shot. Doesn't get it. And the 2 men who are trying to play those little corners, playing smokes, find those moments, have been taken down.
Yeah, this round should be done. I don't see a way for Karrigan and BMAS to get back into this, considering their current positions. Shock's just going to milk away there with the MAC-10 at range. Now BMAS on top of that. Maybe he gets 1 for good measure. Been spotted from Shock. Shock's with a dink. 3 HP and dead. So a clean one there from Vitality. Going to bound back, hopefully with a bit of confidence during that halftime break, having a team talk, need to wake on up, need to get into this game, because if you don't know what's on the line here, winner of this goes through to the playoffs. Loser is out. Their Pro League dreams are dashed for Season 12. And, well, Mousesports next round shouldn't be too potent whatsoever. You can see BMAS has brought on in with a P250. Maybe a technical timeout here with the match paused in the middle of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully this one isn't going to keep us busy for too long.
Well, there has been a new signing for a certain team out there.
That's right, Cloud9.
True.
Yeah, they just signed Mezzi. That's probably not a name familiar with a lot of people out there within the Counter-Strike realms.
Do you know much about him?
No, not someone who's been on my radar whatsoever.
I was reading a little bit about him. It was an interesting article written by Rush B Media, I believe.
Okay.
Just highlighting his work ethic and how he was introduced to the game. From a young age, was prioritizing the team play aspect. It was always something he'd maintained, and then never actually played pugs until he kind of had completed the whole global elite rush thing. So he'd never pugged.
Cool.
It was always with a team of 5. So in his developmental stages, he was already learning team.
Already in that.
Yeah. So not a pug god in the same sense as others. It's interesting.
Yeah, I like the cultivating of young talent, and I mean we can already see it here. These guys are a little bit further ahead in that regard of notoriety. But if you've got the good scouting, if you found someone a bit of a diamond in the rough, that's not bad at all.
Well, he still needs 3 more players over there, old boy Henry. So we'll have to see what team he can put
Rustle
together.
up, yeah.
2 Brits right now. It's a little bit biased.
Seems good.
Yeah, British Counter-Strike's been really good.
All I heard was that you wanted JKS around. You throw the name out in your podcast, like, oh, it'd be good to get old Jazzy Bear in there. Nah. Don't know about that one, mate.
Don't speak too soon, Lauren. There's plenty of time.
Okay.
Plenty of time for that to happen.
Oh, go on, Robs.
I want to see him win a 1-on-4 with a silenced USB.
He's got a Zeus too, mate. Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
Here we go. Here we go. Nah.
Damage.
Oops.
Might get the kill onto Shocks. Never mind. Apex there to help his old friend out. And that's going to be 7 rounds on the board for Vitality now. So if Mousesports lose this first gun round in the second half, this lead that they netted, 11-4, will be over very, very quickly. It really does look like we're playing GoldenEye, doesn't it?
Mm.
Even the graphics get much worse. Okay, so this is an important round for Mouse in their campaign. This is their map choice. So let's get this one underway. M4s are plenty. Chris J on that AWP. Smokes over towards Yard early. Chris J in Warehouse. Frozen over towards Main. Looks like the L-frame smokes are in quickly. And a tag onto Shocks and Chris J. So exchanging damage.
That credit card angle.
Oh, Masuda just laid a bloody egg.
Rob's in that off angle. He's got a lot to do here. A lot. First, these 2. Rob PK goes down and Chris arrives just in time to save for the 3rd. And the first attempt at a ramp hit has fallen flat. Apex and Shocks. Very few options available to them. Beamer's tucked in and responsible for that hut position. You can see Shocks' angle is indicative of a long 58 seconds, folks.
I just want to see if they can do any damage to that CT-sided economy, ladies and gentlemen, because you want you to take a look right now as we will have some time to talk through this. The money for Shocks right now, 8,500. Oh, he's dead. 7,500
oh, he's dead.
for Apex, and he's not dead. He gets a little bit more. Make it 2 more. More damage here. The magic number of 3 could be looking good for Apex. Going to make a round of this. Full set of nades left. Lots of noise. Footsteps are heard. Back over towards lobby he goes. Maybe just trying to save this M4, but Frozen has other ideas. On a bit of a soft hunt, not a fast one. And Apex will tuck himself in. The lore of Nuke. So what happened was the terrorists, they're a bit more aggressive than they are on Overpass. Rush will show you here. They've actually crashed the truck through the fence. That's how they've broken in. Now, a nuclear facility.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah,
This.
so that's why they had to go with a little bit more tenacity.
How's the security guard? Is he dead in the room
I'm
still?
not sure. Rush is the security.
I don't believe there is one on this.
No, it used to be though.
Well, it was
Train,
either
there
this
used to
or-
be an old train as well. There used to be a security guard that was dead, or someone, maybe a lab coat. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. But the props in the game, we want to keep it as messy as possible. So those are 2 unfortunate frags to drop there, as we know that Vitality will be able to get a full buy on the board. We won't see the AWP, but we will see these fast smokes towards Yard again. So the L frame, they like to do it deep and swifter. This is going to give Shocks a lot more room to work with. We know the standard wall of secret smokes does allow players to tuck on in, jump on over the red and do some damage. But for Mousesports, this round is very, very important. The last was good to get them out of the gates. This one here, they need to stabilize. And for Vitality, the opposite. They can ruin the economy of Mousesports here, send them down the rabbit hole. It looks like they just poshed in lobby right now to set up for a bit of a set piece towards top. Not too much utility being thrown on out within the early stages. They've done their misdirection. They forced out the rotation. As you can see, Rops has rotated down to secret. And at this point, they can set up their top piece.
Where's the flash coming from? Naiwu. And this is the go. Mollies, flashes, 2 mollies, Beamus burning, backs out. They're trying to go down the vents and Carrigan catches them both. He spotted the bomb as well. It's dropped down the vents now, so the low side commitment from Apex. He needs to be quiet. Needs to be quiet. Has to go loud now. Spotted. But the bomb is on its way lower. Rops has got a lot to do with because Shox is coming from one end and Apex is in the vents already, so he's waiting. And the off-angle bay's off. Bomb's down. Zywoo reveals his location, and by finding 2, the round is on. Gets interesting now. Apex tucking in. He's in a bit of a no man's land. And Carrigan going window makes it almost certain he'll go down here. Could be the frag now, all onto a low health Zywoo. 3, 2, 1, game. 13 for Mouse. Made a bit spicy from Zywoo. Had a couple of Scotch bonnets in his pocket, but not enough to get me too excited.
So this was great stuff. Yeah, Carrigan booked that right there. Surprising we didn't see a Molotov on top of Hut to facilitate that. That was the only option that could really negate that vent drop. They even put in a special Molotov from Zywoo there to go wide out towards the CT vent to stop the CTs from about to swing and take the fight, spamming through the smoke. So good stuff from Mouse. But the buy will come on once again from Vitality. You can see here, plenty of money in the bank balance for Shox, the only one yet to invest. They're taking a timeout to discuss their options. It will just be the AK-47, and we can bring you up the scores as they are so far. Frozen yet to frag in this second half, but Rop's looking good now, both of which are over 100 points of ADR. Apex leading the way. We saw him having to have some big boy rounds and take the fight to Mousesports within that first half. 14 kills for him, 14 for Zywoo. As we get back underway. Same smokes again. I like to do the L frame off the bat. More unusual than what we see most teams go for. Or will just be the standard wall of smokes. Wait, what?
Again? Shox just gets found. Carrigan's having the time of his life here.
They've miscommunicated what set of smoke walls they were going for here.
Ooh.
That's a bit of a problem because one threw for the L block, the other threw for the standard secret wall.
See, yeah, there's a gap. And Carrigan's getting another. And now Rops is closing the noose. There's another. Oh, Zywoo's caught. This one is so sketchy. And it's over already. Mousesports definitely taking firm control now of Nuke. And it's getting awkward for the T's. 3K, 3.3. It will be Mac 10s. Carrigan just threw a silhouette. That was all he had to work with. A slight silhouette from the incandescence of the Molotov. Molotov, if you're from Boston.
Makes sense.
All right. Round 22. Vitality, they're running out of dollary dues. Mac 10s, Galils.
I honestly just imagine the mental state of this team is getting a little bit frayed. The smokes are off, the losses in clutches. It's hard to reset. These flashes are good. Misuta. Let's get found. Carrigan's being a real thorn in their side. Never making it easy. He's catching them down the vents. No one's allowed to scurry around his house.
Very concerned here for Vitality. This is looking flat. Rushed approaches a lot of the time. Normally they do their best work within these mid-rounds, but they're not winning a lot of their opening duels. Now it is a 3-on-3, so maybe they can turn that around. There is a really decent chance for that. The bomb is the biggest problem that they have to deal with right now. Look at Rops' position. He's really able to cover off any progression over towards Heaven. If they jump on around through the outside position, if they try and go up the ladder, he should have the jump on them there.
I really like their setup.
Oh dear, okay. That's a good kill. A great find from Zywoo. Vitality, they might have a shoe in this round.
Yeah, there's probably a shoe, but does it fit? Bomb loose. Wrist flashed. Oh, and he confirms that he ate it. Throwing out one of his own now.
Panicked.
Real problems.
Chris J's in so much danger.
Needs this. Gets it cleanly. Zywoo gone. RPK on the side. What? Okay, I thought that was Beamer's flick. Good grief, I was about to lose my shoes. I was going to lose my shoes.
You're gonna lose your shoes.
I was, nearly.
Oh, I was about to lose my shit.
Ah, thank goodness you didn't. But 15-7, stretching now. See that Chris J fight, he knew he had to do that. You can see the double flash to reposition.
Did he hit him with the 360 after that? God damn.
Yeah. Beamus's reaction times.
Yes.
There's Frozen. Feeling himself with his signature wood. Hanging on the wall there.
Final.
Galils.
Yeah. Oh, the timing. Chris has at least seen them. The spamming right now needs to be considered in main. Frozen. Oh, he had enough bullets to deal with Apex. So good stuff as they do find the opening in yet another round.
I just want to see if Vitality can pull themselves together here. It feels like they are frayed, but with Shox finding secret success, he's going to head over that way. They have collected the bomb and they're looking at ramp. On the other side is Robs.
Just Robs. An AWP, no less. Finds himself one. Confirms that there's more to come. Does seem to have been allowed to tuck in, which is nice. And now scoping up for another fight. Dropping down is Masuta. That Mac 10's hunting fast. And yeah, Shox. He knew it was a possibility. Robs gets caught out though. 3 on 3. Bemis changes things quickly. Catching one on the descent of the vents. Masuta's only got a Mac 10. But the bomb's down courtesy of ZywOo and flashing for Masuta to get the hell out of dodge. Does land some good damage and gets away. 2 of your plucky aimers for the French here to defend this afterplant, to extend this nuke, to take us into another round of play. Powerful spot here. He can shoot the toes. 1. Hard shot for Bemis now. And Frozen found on the edge of the smoke. This is a great round. Turned around. And Vitality securing their 8th and delaying the inevitable.
It does feel like that. It's one of these games when 15 is found so early, and especially the CT side of Nuke. The reason that we're basically putting a fork in this game is because for Vitality to string so many T-sided rounds back-to-back means they can't have any footfalls, means they can't give up too many multi-frags. And Nuke is a map where multi-frags, if aggression is brought on in, if Mousesports want to deny that yard control, they want to push into lobby, they should find a couple. So they're going to have a lot of rounds to do this. Round 24 getting underway. Chris J shooting off the AWP and Frozen pushing up close with this MP9, hiding in the smokes. He's coming through on the flash. Has he been heard? Yes, he has. So he drops. Big opening there from Shox, and through the smoke they continue.
Huge opportunity now. ZywOo's going to move forward. Pretty sure looking at Chris J, well aware that this is a danger area. Bomb is still way, way, way back. So all of the space garnered can still be held. And it looks like Chris J is actually going to re-aggress slightly towards lobby. This is pretty bold.
It is. And if he sets up here, which it seems he might after clearing close. Good grief. Where are you off to, Chris? Oh my God, he's found RPK. If he goes any further, he'll find the bomb. The bomb's just back there towards the spawn. Now Chris could get caught, not really got too many options, but locking in Apex in main. This is all backwards. It's all upside down. It's all topsy-turvy. He drops into the vents. Masuta catching Bemis, though. They lose control of that. They don't understand why they're fighting for that part of the map so much, but it's because the bomb's there.
Shox is going to get it. Masuta's there with it, but they are being really cautious. But the time being bought by this allows a bit of room for Chris J to maneuver again.
Nobody's top site. That's my issue.
Yeah.
Had there been one on each site, I think this low time could cost them, but Vitality have got open sites and Masuta can plant any way he wants. So it's going down now. Safe plant. Chris and Robs probably just going to want to save this one.
All right, well, they're out of money. If we're going to look at the financial situation right now, it's not looking great on the Mousesports side of things. But as we mentioned, feels like a matter of time. And that time for Vitality, their back is against the wall in every single round. And that means they need to almost call a perfect game. And when they do play more of a risky style, eventually somebody is likely to drop the ball. Or they could just go nuclear here and no mistakes, take us all the way to overtime. As Chris, can he hold on to it? Oh dear, he did. Very, very lucky to hold on to that there. So as that bell sounds, or that sound effect rings to kick things off, this is Frozen. Unfortunately, I think he was team flushed there by Chris. That was the kill icon at the top there. Oof, such a tough angle to clear where Shox was playing. All right, well, let's take a look at how they want to wield these two weapons. They've actually force bought behind it, so this means that Mousesports losing this one, unless they save guns again, are going to have to take a save. Smoke wall disrupted. Chris J has a window. They closed it with a smoke of their own. Apex close up towards main, so misdirection all across the board from Vitality here, and they still have been able to get Shox and ZywOo down into the lower side of things. The bomb back towards lobby. Rops has to deliver in a big way.
It's unlikely they do this dry.
It's shallow. Second molly's good. Rops under pressure now. Vent control. It's going to be a top split. They're coming up the vent. BMAS has to deliver here.
Smoke's not great. Good shots from BMS, but that's all. Does get himself 2, nearly 3. God damn. Could have put Apex on notice. Could have put Vitality on the same. But yeah, Rops is just hanging out, doing some balanced beams. Hanging out in the lower site, not able to contribute into this one. Can have a little tour with Rops as he walks around. Fire extinguisher signs, radiation controlled area. What else we got? Observation deck. Oh, I haven't looked in there in a while. Wee! Oh.
Take a look at the reactors, Rush. I'm a bit of an expert. If you're going to fly in through those windows, I'll talk you guys through what's going on. So back up to the other side, left, back into window side. Go down the stairs. Go up this other stairs. Go through the windows to your left. All right, if you just want to take a look here, so this is where we'll be finding some of the cooling equipment. The maintenance here within those red crates, that's where they keep the tools.
I think they could have stacked them up a bit neater, really, considering the...
Well, look, the foreman, he did take the weekend off.
Come on, guys.
So, you know
Must be
how
nice.
it gets.
Come on, mate. Good to see there's a fire extinguisher close by. Of course, I would assume that's probably not full of water. What with the electricity box nearby? No electrical fires. Which one do you use for electrical fires? Do you remember the training? Is it foam for electricity?
I'm not sure.
Sand for something. I don't know.
Just avoid fires.
Fire is bad. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, got it. Right, we've got P250s. We've got, obviously, Rops's retained gun. No?
That's enough to deter him, I think.
I don't know if I'd be re-picking that one right there if I was Apex. Now, this should be a clean round for Vitality, all things considered.
Yeah.
They've only thrown 1 grenade this round so far.
Oh, they might boost and kill the AWP hit. Oh, that would have been cool. Could be cool.
Oh, it is possible.
Is cool.
Has he been spotted? Did Shox see it? Shox hasn't seen anything. Rops takes him down. Apex
brilliant.
is low. Okay, this is why I said it should be a clean round. Now we might start having a discussion of what's going on here.
Yeah, it's like when your mate has a go on your, toy controller car or something and messes it up. So ZywOo going to pick back up the AWP. There goes the M4, though. That was the next kind of big piece if you want to see Mousesports maybe close it here. You have to depend on those pistols. Less likely to have any successes, no armor with them, no flashes, but maybe BMAS doesn't need much more than just the pistol.
Yeah.
Suitor on the chase, but there's 2 of them.
It's good shooting.
Oh, Frozen catches ZywOo here. This is all going to come down to timing. Oh, very, very careful work from ZywOo on the flank.
Oh, that bomb.
Seconds.
That bomb is a little bit dangerous here with Carrigan and a gun.
It is. He wants to catch the first. He does knock Masuta off his perch. A clutch for Carrigan required. RPK goes to retrieve the bomb and does so safely. ZywOo, that's the other healthy target. So he has images to both of them. Needs his precise shots to be connecting as RPK distracted with the plant. Another chance, another squandered opportunity, and it's ZywOo to confirm it. So now Vitality starting to be at least a louder voice. 15-9 was the score, finding ourselves at 15-11 as Shox got his head knocked off in that close angle. He was scoped up in the gap, so he saw nothing. Looks like he's got a racing rig behind him as RPK.
He does like these old cars, RPK. I learned that from my Instagram research.
That's true. Maybe we'll see him on the streets of Monza once he hangs up the mouse and keyboard.
All right, well, here we go. This looks like a top piece. This Molotov clips through and will get anybody off the rafters. I'm not sure anybody's home. Carrigan spamming it wildly away. Doesn't get anything done.
Yeesh.
RPK is very scary when he gets like that. Just bullies in, just very bullish in approach. And these 3, well, we've got to look at what the money's like as well and what this means for the bigger picture here. Now, that kill's not bad. They've taken down Apex, but you can already see where they are. So you think you're going to imagine what's going on here. It's time to keep the weapons.
Yeah, and look, at this point, now the comeback is well and truly on. Vitality are more than able to take this into overtime. They're more than able to convert because Mousesports are going to run out of available plays. It's going to come down to their individuals stepping on up in a big way and getting it done, because the amount of time they've had to practice as a new 5, very, very slim. CT side rotations, working out those little maneuvers where, oh, flash you, this is our aggression, this is our yard control. They might not have enough in the back pocket, which means they need to come up with it on the fly. And I said they're running out of time. We'll only have 3 rounds left to do it. Otherwise, Vitality will be taking us to that aforementioned overtime. The guns will be dropped across. And if you were going to take some risks, now would be the moment to do it. But with Vitality's direct approach, the fact that they like to do things quite quickly, off spawn, quick smokes, down secret, taking fights, taking duels, exploiting rotations, they're everywhere. Mousesports have to hope that they gamble correctly. So up on Chris still from that saved round. Fast towards yard, secret smokes landing. As quick as you like.
Frozen's got to hear this, surely. He's the player who's in... Yeah, he's going to hear a lot of steps heading down. Call's going to be made. BMAS on the case, already going to get through the vents, gets there first. Frozen does find Apex too. Frozen lingered a little towards the entrance of Secret, towards the top side. That's a big bit of info, but a big bit of damage. Now he can't really back away. He's got players right. Oh. He takes down Shox. Are you kidding me? BMAS making this so much more difficult. It's just 2 now.
This could be it. ZywOo and Masuta. Plenty of time. 70 seconds on the clock and a puzzle to solve. Put their heads together. 2 heads much stronger than 1. Now going for the wallbang. It does certainly reveal his location. They'll have to keep guessing as to the location of the others. Smoke to get them across. Shooter does hit the shot necessary. Now they can plant. ZywOo's taking room. Chris J not ready for this. And now what was a 2v2 has fast become a level, pegging 2 on 2. Up he goes. Masuta mantles. Frozen and Carrigan to secure this. This was 2 on 4 for the game, for the map. Now Sports pick. Masuta's low. ZywOo in the crossfire as well. Carrigan's got a lot to do, and what a shot from ZywOo. They're doing it. There's no time. ZywOo doesn't go down. Frozen's run out of options, and a 2 versus 4, folks. ZywOo taking some initiative and taking some headshots. 3 kills between the 2 of them. It's an ace. And Mousesports back to square 1 with Peanuts and Pocket Lint. That's going to be a fantastic round win for the French. And we play on.
And well, with the max loss bonus in play, at least we'll see a partial investment from Mousesports coming through here. Obviously, it won't be the full buy. You could see there the money was not fantastic. It almost feels like anything you can do, we can do better type scenario here from Vitality. They were on the receiving end of a bunch of clutches in the first half, and they're pulling some out of their pocket here now. Aggressive. Chris is invested into the AWP. Everyone else has only gone for a half. Well, no, I say that. BMAS is full invested as well, so very curious scenes right now. Next round will only be 3,400. They won't have a great buy for those 2 individuals, and BMAS almost goes down immediately. Spam through the smoke to 1 HP. That's unconfirmed damage. You might want to look to hand that M4 across to somebody else and pick up one of these pistols.
He's going walkabouts. He's trying to be proactive. That's one. That's a bomb. Now you're going to have to call to Rops. Hey, you're in danger, bud. I just saw a couple of people really looking towards ramp, and here they go. Rops, though, looks for one, doesn't get it, falls away, goes back for more, gets found by RPK. Ramp's all theirs, and they're heading down towards lower. Who's here? Frozen. There's that M4. There it goes. ZywOo. These guys are just powering forward now.
This is mad. Vitality have truly just given Mousesports a taste of their own T-side. Chris J's got to save the AWP, so we can stop getting too concerned, but it will come down to the final round of regulation. What a turnaround this has been.
They hunting. Is Chris going to hold on to this AWP? Shox. He wants to take this away. They have enough money. They may as well hunt. It's the last round of the game coming on through. This is the right call. This is the right play. They need to be pushing into CT spawn. They need to take this out of Chris's hands.
ZywOo has flashes. He's going to flash. Chris is holding the line.
Just get in there. This doesn't make much sense.
What are they waiting on?
There's so much money to work with. They should fight this. Don't worry about your stats right now. Take the AWP out of the equation. He's got no money. And they've done it.
Okay.
Waiting for the explosion to mask the steps of the charge. Ladies and gentlemen, what a comeback this has been. This is now 7 rounds in a row for the 8th. And in order to convert this T-side into an overtime, it's time for another ZywOo performance.
Look at that.
Let's get into it then,
go.
folks. Let's see if this one has got any more twists and turns, or if the final hurdle's just going to be enough to catch the toes of Vitality.
Remember how this started? Vitality missing smokes, bombs being left behind, losing 2v4s, 1v4s. They've recovered. Strong mental fortitude being shown, but it does come down to this. Does it go OT or are we closing here? Shox, quiet, calm, collected, game on, it's upper. They're all looking towards it. Frozen's here, Garrigan's here, and that's a bit of damage coming right back to him.
Oh my goodness, 2-on-3, here we go. Another duel, Frozen wins it, 2-on-2. 2 frags, it's the same. ZywOo this time to the low side. Chris J this time responsible for containing it, but with an AWP, with so many odd angles, Decon would be an easy one. Oh, and he's missed his shot. Chris goes down! 1-on-1, bombs loose. All of this hard work from the French, and now Apex is the one that has the absolute control of his own destiny. A 1-on-1. He suspects it. He spots it, but it's Frozen to win out. An agonizing way to have your map taken from you. Mousesports take Nuke. Frozen secures it for his squad. 3 kills. He was the star of the first half, and he is enough of a star in the second. 16-14.